Before we start, everyone please stand for a prayer to be led by Ate Irene. Good afternoon, class. Before you take your seat, please pick up some papers under your chairs and arrange your chairs properly. All done? Okay, you may now take your seat. How are you today? Alright, that's good to hear. Is anyone present today, class secretary? Very good. Before we start our discussion, I want everyone to be reminded of our classroom rules. Everyone, please read. Okay, I have here an activity. In this activity, we will watch a video about the water cycle. And I want everyone to watch it carefully because after, I will ask some questions. Do you understand? Okay, we will now start watching the video. Based on the video, can anyone explain what happens to the water when it evaporates on a sunny day? Anyone? Yes, Ate Krisha? Very good. The water turns into a vapor. Next question. Why is it important to understand the water cycle? Anyone? Yes, Ate Sandy? Very good. Understanding the water cycle is important for us because it helps us to understand the weather. Now, before we begin, let's go over to our objectives for today. Everyone, please read. Okay. Now, let's have another activity. This activity is called Word Scramble. Everyone, kindly get your devices and open this link. All you have to do is to arrange these jumbled letters to form a correct word based on the given definition as your clue. Do you understand? You may now start answering. Are you done? Okay. On your next activity, Teacher Genevieve will guide you.
Thank you, Teacher Rachel. Now, class, I know that you are already excited to explore water cycle. Now, we are going to have an activity. Are you excited? Wow, that's nice to hear. So, we are going to create our own water cycle model. But before that, I will first group you into 4. Okay, let's start counting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this will be the place for group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Okay, proceed to your respective groups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, class, settle down. Now, I am going to read the procedure. And all you have to do is to listen and execute. Okay, do you understand, class? Very good. Now, let's start our activity, which is explore the model. Okay, procedure. Our step 1, fill the plastic cup halfway with water. Okay, fill the plastic cup halfway with water. Only half. Okay, group 1, are you done? How about group 2? Now we are going to proceed in our second step. Cover it with plastic wrap. Okay, cover it with plastic wrap. Okay, done. And place small pebble or marble on the top. Okay, place your marble on the top. Okay, done. Okay, group 1. Very good. Group 2. Okay. Group 3. Wow, very good. And for group 4. Okay, very good. And for our third step, secure it with rubber band and place it near a sunny window or under a lamp. Okay? Secure it with your rubber band. Okay, very good. Now for our last step, watch what happens over time and make predictions about what will happen to the water. Okay? Make observation, class. Okay. Now we have guide questions here. For our guide question number 1, what do you see happening to water in the cup over time and which part of the water cycle does this show? Okay, group 1. Wow, very good. So you see that the water in the cup evaporates or disappears over time. Very good. And that stages is what we call evaporation. How about for question number 2? How does the heat from the lamp or sunlight change the water and why do you think that happens? Yes, group 4. Okay, very good. The heat helps turn the water into water vapor or gas. Very good. Very good. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, and Group 4 because you made a very good observation on your water cycle model. Now, we have another activity. Are you excited? Okay, very good. Our next activity is reflection wheel. Okay. Spin the wheel with reflection questions. When it stops, let's discuss the question it lands on. Okay, everybody, are you excited? Wow, that's nice to hear that all of you are excited to answer the question. Okay, let's start. Spin the wheel. Okay, for our question number 1, how does the water cycle impact your daily life and what role do you play in it? Okay, anybody from the class? Yes, Ate Mitch? Okay. Very good. So, water cycle has a really great impact in your daily life and you really play a big role in it. Very good. Thank you so much, Ate Mitch. Now we are going to spin the wheel again. Okay. We have the second question. What are some ways human activities affect the water cycle and how can we mitigate these effects? Okay, anybody from the class? Yes, Ate Irene? Okay, thank you so much, Auntie Irene. So, humans can affect water cycle through the pollution, climate change, and any other things that humans can do. And also, you said that you can help mitigate these effects. Very good. Thank you so much, Auntie Irene. Now, let's proceed to another question. Let's try to spin the wheel again. Okay, for our last question, what did you learn about the water cycle that surprised or fascinated you the most and why? Okay, anybody from the class? Yes, Kuya Joshua? Okay, thank you, Kuya Joshua. So, the things evaporation. Evaporation, water heats up, turns into vapor, and rises into the air. So, when the water turns into vapor, that process is what we call evaporation. Very good. Now, let's proceed to the other one. Condensation. Vapor cools down, turns back into liquid water, and forms clouds. Okay, condensation, when the water turns back into liquid and form clouds. That process is what we call condensation. Very good. Okay, let's proceed to the other one. Precipitation. Water falls clouds as rain, snow, or hail. So, when the water falls clouds as rain, that process is what we call precipitation. Okay, very good class. So, what are the stages of the water cycle? We have evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Very good class. Now, who can tell me what was the heat rules in the process of water cycle? Okay, very good. The heat turns the water into water vapor. Very good class. Now, we have here another activity. Are you excited? Okay, that's nice to hear. Our activity is all about water cycle illustrations. Now, here is the direction. Draw a poster that shows the different stages of the water cycle, include evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. You can use Canva to design your poster. And class, I just want to remind you that you need to be creative with your work. And I will pick one representative to present his or her work. Okay. Do you understand, class? Very good. Okay, now you may now start drawing a poster using a Canva and any other materials that you can use. Okay. Are you done? Okay, very good. Now, Kuya Joshua, can you please present your work here in the class? Okay, thank you, Kuya Joshua. Your work is very impressive. You really draw the poster very well, which states the labels correctly, which are the evaporation, condensation, and the precipitation. Very good, class. So, do you understand our lesson for today? Wow, very good. That's nice to hear. Now, we have an evaluation quick quiz. We are going to have a quick quiz on what we have learned. Now, everybody, please grab your devices and open the link that I have been flashing here in the screen. Okay? For you to have the access in our assessment today. Okay, did you already access our link? Okay, very good. Now you may now start answering the formative assessment. Okay, are you done, class? Okay, some of you are not yet done. Okay, we will just wait for you. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now submit your works in our Google Classroom. Okay, did you already submit it? Okay, very good. Now, we have an homework here. So, on Google Classroom, submit a short reflection on, do you consider that the water cycle is important to your life? Why? Give me instances when you need this in your life. You can use CapCut or Flipgrid as your tools. Okay, do you understand, class? You can also take a picture of work so that you will not write it to your papers. Okay. Are you done? Okay, very good class. Now, may I request everyone to please stand and pick up some papers and trashes under your chairs. And please also arrange your chairs properly. Okay, very good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, class. Goodbye. Okay,